to the Swamp Monster Show. I'm your host, Swamp Monster, and today's episode is going to be dedicated to the Switch. Kind of a recap a little bit, which I'm going to discuss after I do the videos of the games I'm going to show. Majorly, I did 2 videos about the Switch when it was announced officially, like its name and its release date. And my thoughts were basically like 5 bad things about the Switch and 5 good things about the Switch. And this is kind of an update on those thoughts. Pretty much, basically, the Switch is doing fantastic now. It's awesome, and it's recently this month has brought some ports over that are freaking amazing, like third-party support, like real third-party support. Nintendo, you finally did it. And basically, I want to show some of the games off in portable mode, which is L.A.Noir, Skyrim, and Doom, which are fantastic ports, as you will see later on in the video. And I just wanted to show those off. If you've not owned a Switch, I hope this kind of like gives you what it looks like with the Switch on the go. I try to record this with my camera. If it's not the best quality, I apologize, because I can't capture footage while it's in portable mode. If it was in dock mode, it'd be fine, but I wanted to show what it looked like in portable mode because it runs fantastic in portable mode. And let's just go ahead and take a look at the games. So this is Skyrim on the Nintendo Switch in portable mode. I do not know what resolution it is running at in portable mode, but I do know on the dock version it does run up to 720p, and then also downscales it to other resolutions depending on the area you're in, just to keep a stable 30 frames per second. But this is also constantly staying at 30 frames per second, and it is fantastic. It's basically Skyrim on the go. It's very fun. Obviously, if you've never played Skyrim and you have a Nintendo Switch, you know this is a good time to jump into the Elder Scrolls series, basically because every one of them doesn't really have to have you knowing anything about the other series, which that's one fun thing about the Elder Scrolls. Other thing is yeah, it has all the DLC. This basically is the special edition that came out last year for PS4 and Xbox One, so this is not the original Xbox 360 or PS3 version, and especially it's way better than the PS3 version, obviously, because it's not crashing. Yeah, I still say the worst version of Skyrim is the PS3 version. That is like the worst port ever. As you can see, I am actually wearing Link's gear from Breath of the Wild. I got his tunic. I don't have his shield and sword out yet. Let me switch over to that. But yeah, here's the Highland sword and the Master Sword, if I'm pronouncing the shield right. So I thought maybe I'll just show off some landscapes, some other places. Let me have my camera focus. Okay, there we go, focusing now. Yeah, I thought I'll show off some landscapes and places you can go to in the in Skyrim. I think I may have spawned in the wrong place I wanted to go to. I'm actually in front of the Dark Brotherhood cave. Let's go to Dawnstar. But yeah, I thought I'd just show off some general landscapes because I know Whiterun is the most popular shown Skyrim spot because that is where you always go to, like the first town usually anyways. So it's just freaking amazing. Let's use some magic. I think I have like yeah, let's quick save this. Let's go nuts. Now my character is not that high of a level. I think he's like 14, so I probably might get killed by the guards. Well, I don't, let's see. switch over back to the Master Sword. Where you at? Ah, I'm dead. But yeah, that's basically Skyrim in a nutshell. You can kill anybody you want, do whatever you want. You can go steal stuff from people's places and stuff like that. That's pretty much what I gotta say about Skyrim. If you want this on the Switch, I totally recommend getting it. I hope this helps you making a good decision on if you want to get this game or not. The color and the contrast is probably not going to be right on the camera because I'm noticing it's super blue. In game, it's like just white. It's like a darker color. I think it's just my I think I have HDR on, so my camera is just showing like different colors on the screen, so that might be a problem on this, so I might have to turn that off, as you can see. But I think that's enough what I can show you what Skyrim is. There's a lot to do in this game. I totally hope this helps you. If you have a Switch, pick this game up, because I totally recommend picking it up. And Bethesda did a good job getting a good team to port this. I know they didn't specifically port it themselves, they obviously had another team to do it, but it's a fantastic port. I mean, it's not like the PS3 port, which was a very crappy job. And then on top of that, I've seen worse reports on portable consoles, especially Borderlands 2 on the Vita. That is like the worst port I've seen on a portable console, at least so far I have anyways. Okay, so here's Doom. It is freaking awesome that this is truly on the go. I know I was like it's awesome Skyrim, but Skyrim was a 6-year-old game, but this was a game released last year on the PS4 and Xbox One, so it's amazing to see this now portable. It's just so freaking amazing. I mean, look at it. Look, this is all on the Nintendo Switch, and this is all on portable too. So I may suck at this, so I'm just gonna let you know that because I've died a lot in Doom. So this is like at the pretty much right after you get out of the first chamber of the game, after you like wake up and stuff and go through that science lab. Yeah, kill that guy. Ooh. Yeah, this game is like super gory, so this is definitely not your kid's game. I mean, the other Dooms obviously weren't either, but technically to today's standard and how the graphics look, I would consider basically, I'm pretty sure a kid could play the older ones because they're not that scary to what like other stuff today is, unless you're like a 2 or 3 year old. Then I wouldn't let a 2 or 3 year old play this. Well, at least the original Doom anyways I'm talking about. I definitely would not let my kids play this at all, because this is a super graphical game. Oh crap, I'm about to die. Oh yeah. See, that totally makes it worth meleeing people, just get that little bit of health back. That's one good thing about this game, is like they've kind of perfected it a little bit by fast pacing, by allowing you to just melee enemies, break their arms off or their faces, and they get health back. Ooh. Yep. Oh, man. Totally wasted the opportunity to smash his face in. Okay, is that it? Okay, here's this part. Let's jump ahead a little bit. Okay, so here we are. another the beautiful scene. This is really a fantastic port. It does drop a little bit below the 30 frames. I think this is, I'm not for sure what resolution it's running in portable mode. I think this is also running like at 900p on the, oh crap, I'm about to die. On the dock mode, I have to look it up, but it should be like showing up right now what resolution it is. There's a little text. Ooh. Don't die. Yeah, get that health. But yeah, it should show it right now. And it's a very fun game. If you've not got a Switch, this is definitely worth a pickup to get one. Oh, I just died. But yeah, that's a good look at this game. Let's move on to the next one. Oh, that's brutal. Okay, so here's another fantastic game that I totally recommend getting for the Switch. And it is another rated M game, so there's a lot of mature games coming to the Switch now, as you can see, and it's fantastic. All these games came out in November, which is freaking crazy. Like, all these like good adult games are just straight up coming out for the Switch. I mean, this is basically just Grand Theft Auto. It's a little bit different. It does have the driving mechanics of Grand Theft Auto. Oh crap, that's a wall. So yeah, it does have the driving mechanics, and I'm not driving that well. Oh, that's not gonna do good on my case file, so I'll have to restart this case. But yeah, this is a very fun game. It's basically you play as Detective Cole Phillips. You're pretty much a cop, obviously. You're a detective. You first start off like as a regular patrol cop, doing menial tasks from finding evidence to actually finally interrogating your first person and all that type of stuff. I'm trying to talk and drive. I'm sorry, man. But anyways, this is a fun game. It's definitely a thinking man's game. So if you like mature games that make you think, it's definitely one of those, because you got to like read some of these characters' faces and try to pretty much deduce if they're telling the truth or not. There we go. I think we made it. I'll get out. And what's going on over here? Why did it send me back over here? Oh, wait a minute. You know what? I think I may have some evidence still. Let me call on my phone. You know, I may have not picked up some clues. I thought, like, when I last left my save. Let's see. Oh, I must didn't. It must have not saved my progress last time I played. So apologize about that. So I just pretty much basically made a complete circle. But anyways, this is a good chance. So that this basically lets me show a few of the other features that this game has. No license plate. So basically, this case that I'm on is, like right now, Detective Cole Phillips is currently on traffic duty, or like the traffic desk, where like any automobile crimes he has to investigate. And then on top of that, he does move up to different level of cases. It all depends on what desk he's at. There's ones where he's doing murders, the other ones he's working in Vice, where it's basically all the celebrities. And then another one for arson. So yeah, a lot of crime going around that he has to like pretty much put somebody to justice. damn old man. Okay, before I talk to you, I think there's another piece of evidence I gotta go get. Because I just remember there's something right here. Well, then why did you vibrate? Okay, let's do a little bit of conversation with him. That's a little racist for me. What are the options? You can't really see on this camera. Let's see. Yeah, I know he's telling the truth. I love that. He corrects him. Oh, you didn't? That man knows what he's doing. He looked like he took a really good fart. I'm not gonna lie. It's like he's enjoying that fart. See, I know let's doubting. I'm gonna doubting.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself. I was curious. Neil Law gets that. So what if I took a look around the damn car? I didn't think there should be another. Tell me about the car you were driving. I didn't catch the license.
Okay, he's obviously telling the truth up there. He's not giving that fart face going on.
The car was old, buddy.
Okay, last question. There was more than that. Let's see. So what I have on evidence. Oh, I was wrong on that one. So the thing about it is, if you do accuse them, you got to make sure you have the evidence to back it up. Basically, I was kind of wrong, and I kind of forgot what I was supposed to have to accuse him of, because I know if I hit doubt, it wouldn't work. Because I did that last time. But he did take something. He took this book from the car. But yeah, this is a good look at L.A.Noir. Totally recommend picking it up if you have a Switch, and if you're thinking about a Switch, I really hope this kind of persuades you on what type of games you can get, and if you wanted a Switch, this might, sway you into getting a Switch. Or, if it's not for you, it's not for you. I mean, portable gaming it really depends on it. You can take it on the go, or you can have it at your house. I like the feature that you can take this on the go as a portable device, and this is what I mostly use it for. Wow, those are just some fantastic ports. I mean, it's just amazing that Nintendo is actually pretty much getting third-party support. It's kind of like making me excited to see what 2018 is going to be like, because On top of that, we got Wolfenstein 2 coming out, and I was actually going to get it during this Black Friday sale because it was half off, but I kind of wanted to hold off to get it for the Nintendo Switch, because seeing Doom, and even though it does dip down below the 30s a little bit, like 25 or so, around in the mid 20s to the high 30s, I mean, let's start over. 1, 2, 3. So as you can see, those are 3 rated M games that you can get on the Switch now. That is like freaking awesome, and it's an Elder Scrolls game and a Doom game and L.A.Noir, which is 2 companies that you would never really associate with Nintendo, Rockstar and Bethesda. Usually you associate Bethesda mostly with Microsoft and occasionally with PlayStation, because, you know, after Oblivion, they ported Oblivion over, and then after that they started putting games up for the PlayStation, but they're majorly partnered up with Microsoft. But I'm kind of glad to see that they're looking more besides just Microsoft than Sony. They're looking more to like, hey, Nintendo's got an awesome system, so let's port our games to it. Which I hope this leads into other games ported and newer games, because they're obviously porting a newer game to it, which is Wolfenstein 2. So I'm excited to see how that's going to run on there. And then on top of that, I hope they port the original Wolfenstein, the remake, because, you know, you got 2 on there. You might as well port the original too, because that'd be awesome. But it also makes me excited to see what other titles they might port to it, because I would love if they ported Fallout 3 and New Vegas on there, because they're fantastic games. And if they could add mod support to it, then that's awesome. But I highly doubt it, because of Nintendo. They don't like people hacking their consoles, and with adding mods to a game, that may have some exploits into the hardware itself, so they might not allow it. But they may do the Creation Club stuff. I don't really like it that much, but it at least give you an option for more content on Skyrim on the go. But saying that, it's freaking awesome to see Bethesda supporting this, and now seeing Rockstar port L.A.Noir over it, it's pretty much basically saying is like, let's see how this sells. It's gonna be interesting to see if it does sell well, because with all the games that came out for Nintendo Switch this month, and at the end of October, obviously with Super Mario Odyssey, is just, you know, it makes me wonder if it's gonna sell that well. L.A.Noir is a unique taste in game, because it's not only a open sandbox of LA, it's restricted too. But basically you can't do anything bad in them like Grand Theft Auto. You're restricted. You can't run over pedestrians. You can't shoot pedestrians. You can only drive on the road. You can, do cause some property damage, but you can't kill nobody, so, because you're a cop. So, yeah. Other than that, I would have rather them just say them maybe port Grand Theft Auto 4 over to it if they weren't going to do 5, but I really hope 5 gets ported over to the Switch, and I really hope L.A.Noir does sell well on the Switch, because with Doom and Skyrim, it's going to get overcrowded a lot for it in sell-wise, competing with those 2 titles, because those 2 titles knock it out of the park for Switch. Those 2 games alone on the go is a really good selling point to any adult that owns a Switch or even thinking about owning a Switch. But yeah, that's all I got to say about the Nintendo Switch. Pretty much, why don't you tell me below in the comments what you think of this video, and on top of that, maybe tell me if this helped you decide to buy any of these games, or if you're looking for a Switch, help you decide to buy a Switch and these games. Also, I want to know if you if you prefer to play this docked. I know I prefer to play it portable, but who knows, you might play it on docked a lot. I know there's some people that balance it out, and then there are also some people that like to play it constantly docked. So let me know in the comments below if you dock it or undock it.
I don't get it.
But thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Anything you see in this video will be a link in the description to Amazon. All that is pretty much basically, if you buy it, I get some profit from it, just to let you know. And on top of that, I have a Patreon down below. And yeah,
That's all I gotta say. I don't know what else to say. Oh yeah, I also have a Let's Play going on. Currently, I'm doing Let's Plays on Assassin's Creed and Batman. And, yeah, just Batman. It's not a game that's fully titled. It's just the Batman. And then I'm also doing Shadow of Mordor. I currently skipped a week, but it'll be up next week. If you don't see the part 3, it'll be up next week. So, thank you. Bye-bye.